Eagle Owl, and today we're going to talk about Jalyx Hunt possibly getting stronger. Also, Maxen Hook from Toledo is the UDFA to watch. And lastly, Andrew Mukuba is getting a lot of respect from his teammates. But let's get straight into it. All right, man, before we get into the main topics, July 18th. So July 18th, see that date because that will be the day the Eagles give out the rings. I heard there was a rumor like something with the person that's making the rings didn't really like it or something like that. So they pushed back the ring date. I know it usually comes out in June, but July 18th, a couple days before training camp, the team will get their ring. So I can't wait to see it because usually everybody show up. I'm thinking of like a CJ gonna be there for sure. A couple guys we lost like Makai back then, and just that Super Bowl team coming together to enjoy one last moment together. Some of the people or most of the people will be returning back to Philly, and some of these other guys will be going to their respective teams. So I can't wait to see it. I definitely can't wait to see it, man. Also, another quick hit, Joshua O'Shea. It looked like he will be the new Agent Zero. People say that number is cursed. I don't think so because you can say DeAndre Swift had his best year with the number 0, but I will say this. Nobody went past 1 year. So everybody that had Agent Zero left the following year. So, hopefully Joshua O'Shea can change that. But I don't think number 0 is cursed. I know a lot of people have been saying that lately, but don't let Bryce Huff ruin you for the number. I like the number per se. I definitely do. But let's get into the main topics. Let's talk about Jalyx Hunt. So Jalyx Hunt trainer spoke with Andrew DeSecco, and he said something in the matter of, and I'm going to put the quotes here, Jalyx Hunt got stronger. He's lifting weights that he couldn't lift last year, and the way he's moving is a lot better than last year. That's really good because Jalyx Hunt is expected to have a bigger role. And it's all about getting better, right? Because it's going to be film out on you. Other teams are going to prepare for you, especially if you're coming up. Like, oh, that's a guy we got to watch. Like, you're not going to hit nobody with the element of surprise anymore. You're going to be on film. Teams adjust. So what you have to do is work on your game. Like, I think he even said in the interview, like, I got to work on my spin moves and how I get to the quarterback. Like, just more things he can learn. And he had a really good year for round 3, a guy that we thought probably is not going to be ready to year 2 or year 3 year 3, year 4 his career. We thought he was going to have to learn for another 2 years like his rookie year and this year. But what he showed us that he's ready now. He showed that he fit the scheme. I can't wait to see what Jalyx Hunt got, see the difference, see the development in his game because we're going to need it. We're going to need it for sure because we haven't signed a big name. I like Azeez Ojulari. That was the biggest name we signed as far as with the edge rushers. Jalyx Hunt, where he showed he can possibly beat some of these dudes out. I think there's going to be a battle between him and Azeez Ojulari because the problem with Azeez Ojulari, the only problem was that he couldn't stay on the field. But when he was on the field, he was dominant. Hell, watch him against us in New York. He did a good job. I give him that. Like, he played his butt off. But I think Jalyx Hunt got the tools to beat him out. We'll see. But even if he beat him out, it really doesn't matter. I always say that in Philadelphia, especially when it's the edges and the defensive tackles, because everybody's going to rotate except Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter's going to stay in all game unless we blow somebody out. But everybody else is going to play 20%, 30%. So that's what you really watch. Who plays majority of the snaps, because Jordan Davis was technically the starter, but we seen Milton Williams get most of the snaps. We seen Jordan Davis basically share snaps with Moro Jomo, and then you seen like Thomas Booker get in from time to time. So we'll see who get more snaps between Jalyx Hunt and Azeez Ojulari. To me, that's the real battle. But don't sleep on Joshua O'Shea because he's having a good camp. But the guy to really watch to me again is Jalyx Hunt, Azeez Ojulari, who will get more snaps. And I can't wait to see that battle for sure. But let's talk about Maxen Hook. UDFA I haven't talked about. The UDFA I've been talking about a lot is Andre Sam, but this is a rookie UDFA, and Maxen Hook from Toledo obviously was there with Quinyon Mitchell and John McMullen. As far as what the article I was reading, it's saying like if the Eagles keep about 5 safeties, which I think is a lot, don't be surprised if Maxen Hook is the last guy because he got the leadership qualities. He looked good at OTAs. Again, I haven't read anything. That's one thing I don't like. The Eagles keep that stuff really private. OTAs, training camp, unless you go to the public one. So you got to read multiple articles to see what's going on. But Maxen Hook is a name I haven't seen. Again, it was just OTAs, but they saying watch out for him. I seen the things he did in Toledo, but let's go over the numbers and the things he did in Toledo. So Maxen was a first-team nod earned between 2022 and 2024. Also, those follow a third-team All-MAC mention in 2021. This is Maxen Hook's numbers. And also, he had 356 tackles, 2 sacks, 7 interceptions, 15 pass deflections, and 2 forced fumbles. And as I say here in the article, keep an eye on him because a lot of people like Lewis Cine. I get it, but I'm not the biggest fan of Lewis Cine. I think one of these UDFAs, if not both, could beat him out. Even if we keep 4, right? Let's say we keep Sidney Brown, Reed Blankenship, Andrew Mukuba, and let's say Tristan McCullum. I don't think he gets on the practice squad over Andre Sam and Lewis Cine, in my personal opinion. I don't think he gets on the practice squad over Maxen Hook, in my personal opinion. But we will see. Things can change. Lewis Cine can, blossom into the guy he was projected to be. We will see. But overall, man, he got some competition, Lewis Cine. Maxen Hook, again, Andre Sam, Tristan McCullum. I'm just saying. And if Maxen Hook is moving up that ladder, that could get really scary because he showed flashes. Now, he played in a quote-unquote weaker conference, but if he showed any of those, ball hawking skills that he had, the tackling ability that he has, Maxen Hook can take somebody's spot. He can take somebody's spot, man. The first 3 is pretty much secure, and Andrew Mukuba and Reed Blankenship and Sidney Brown. You probably can say Tristan McCullum. Those 4 spots are secure, but again, if you keep that 5th, Andre Sam, Lewis Cine, and Maxen Hook, that can be a battle. That can definitely be a battle. And it's not just about making a 53-man roster. That practice squad, who makes the practice squad, that matters. That definitely matters. So that's a spot we'll be watching. That last couple safety battle, that's a good battle. That's a very great battle, man. But last but certainly not least, since we're talking about the safeties, let's talk about Andrew Mukuba. I know a lot of you guys seen this clip of Devontae Smith bigging up Andrew Mukuba. I'm just play for the guys who haven't seen it.
Devontae, any rookie that has stood out to you during the OTAs and the mandatory training camp?
The guy from was it Texas, the safety.
Mukuba.
Yeah. I couldn't say his name. So.
I seen that, and I forgot to talk about it on, I think, 2 videos ago, that, Devontae Smith gave Andrew Mukuba his proper respect. But also, Jahad Campbell said something in the matter of, he's a grown man. He know how to play. He's strong, physical. And Jahad Campbell, a rookie himself, really like Andrew Mukuba. Now, Andrew Mukuba, again, he's going to be a guy to watch for sure. A lot of people think he's going to beat out Sidney Brown. We will see, because Sidney Brown's not going to go out without a fight for that spot. But Andrew Mukuba, even if he don't beat out Sidney Brown, he is a projected future guy. We drafted him really early, 3rd round, the very beginning of the 3rd round. So we will see about Andrew Mukuba. Andrew Mukuba does give you C.J. Gardner-Johnson vibes, far as They a bit undersized, but ball hawk, play hard. Hell, they even got the same flaws of missing tackles here and there. But yeah, he's like a very young CJ Garner Johnson. So we'll see about Andrew Mukuba, man. He getting a lot of praise. He's getting a lot of love, but at some point you got to just show it on the field. You got to show it on the field. I like Andrew Mukuba coming out for sure, but I just don't think he'll beat out Sidney Brown. But we'll see. We'll definitely see. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hey man, what do you think? How do you feel? Andrew Mukuba, Maxen Hook, the ring ceremony, a lot of things going on. But this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm out.